Well, this fight ended faster than I thought. Like, holy cow! Okay. Spoilers ahead. Spoilers ahead. If you have not even read this chapter, what's up, man? Come on, catch up, please. All right. Okay, I'm going to spoilers right here. 3, 2, 1. Morgan defeated Kaiba. Like that. Like, okay, it wasn't that easy, but she beat him. Like he stood no chance. Like a dude that was able to stand up to Sun Wukong, and we saw what Sun Wukong could do to Prometheus. We saw that, right? He easily one-shotted Prometheus, and that was that. There's a guy that could rival Sun Wukong, got wrecked. Like, holy cow! Like, let's just go through it. All right, let's just go through it because it was insane. All right, because the match goes down with Morgan throwing a massive punch and Kaiba easily able to block it, and he doesn't just block it. He transfers it to his other hand and blasts her away, and she gets thrown right into the stands. It's wild, man. I thought, like, wait, she ring out? No, that's not even considered. At this point. So, I guess this is the reason why in Ragnarok, the arena is much bigger than we see here, which is like, like, when you're dealing with outer gods, it makes sense to make the arena a bit bigger. I'm just saying. And of course, she's not down yet, and Kaiba fires a massive blast right at her. And right there, she just backhands the blast, and it just hurls right into the part of the audience. All the gods are just annihilated. Like, they're freaking done and dusted. They're vaporized. Like, Morgan, like, it's not her fault, but a lot of gods just died. And Ares just underground walking. Like, what in the world's going on here? Is the match already started? We cut to gods just running around, and Ares like, man, I gotta do something about this. I don't know what you're gonna do about this, Ares. I have no freaking clue what you're gonna do about this. you ain't taking down Morgan for nothing, man. I feel bad for Ares, but he stands no chance against any of these characters. Like, he stands no chance against any of the outer gods. Like, there's no freaking way. And of course, Morgan's like, yeah, come on, Toy. Like, you ain't got none on me. And Kaiba's like, so, alright, so long distance range ain't gonna work. Alright, I got something for you. And then he creates, like, this demon decapitating sword and his heavenly flight wheels. Which at first, when I saw those wheels, I was like, what? Like, are those like supposed to be like some kind of wings or something? But no, they're like his legs, so he's able to hover around, fly around. Clever, I'll give him that. And he continues his engagement with Morgan, and he's doing pretty well at this point. Then we cut to Zeus and Hermes as they're like, alright, so yeah, if I make the ring a bit bigger, and Zeus is like, yeah. After this fight, let's let it go. Let it keep going, man. Let's see where this goes, And then we cut to other characters' reactions as he's saying, yeah, gods are gonna flee because this is insane. This fight's so insane that, like, the only real god fighters that are gonna stay here are like the really tough ones and the really strong ones are really to risk it all to win this tournament. Okay. I see what you're doing here, Zeus. It's insane. But yeah, we see a lot of the future fighters and some potential future fighters that we're going to see, which is pretty cool, I'm not going to lie. We see Emma. That's pretty cool. A guy in a cloak. I have no clue who that is. I'm going to guess Leviathan, but probably not. And we see a dude in a suit. That suit does not look familiar. Death? I'm assuming Death, but I don't know. I could be wrong because he has a casket next to him, but I could be wrong. And then we get Ku. He's out there watching. As he says, man, she's never changes. Put on such a flashy fight, that gal. And we know he defeated Morgan in the past. She wants to kind of fight him again to show that she's stronger than him at this time. How did Ku beat her? When I see this, I'm like, I have no clue. Maybe she couldn't grab him. That's probably how he managed to eventually beat her. Because Morgan, she's trying to hit Kaiba. She can't hit Kaiba for nothing. Kaiba's just slicing her up. And she just keeps swinging at him, and Kaiba keeps slashing. And he kind of gets lost in thought, like, yeah, you really stand no chance against me, Morgan. You really don't stand a chance. There's only one dude that can satisfy me. Phrasing there, Kaiba. And as he's just lost in thought, Morgan catches his blade with his hand, so he's unable to move. And right there, she grabs him, and I'm like, okay, this is pretty bad for Kaiba. And my biggest nitpick of this, no, it's not even a nitpick, it's actually a criticism. Okay, she has one arm, fair. Why doesn't he use his other arm to try to hack her arm off or just stab her? Like, I would have liked to have seen that if he attempted that, and regardless of all that happening, she just continued to just wail on him like we've seen here. And right here, Kaiba does freeze up a bit. He does say, like what in the world is this feeling? Is this fear? Like, I didn't feel it. I didn't feel this when I fought freaking Sun Wukong. Like, what in the world's going on? And right there, she just starts wailing on him as we cut to Sun Wukong just out there walking. Like, what? Valhalla has volcanoes, or not volcanoes? Excuse me, earthquakes. Didn't know that. This place is weird. And then we cut to the arena. The arena is essentially destroyed. Like, it's done. The arena is destroyed. And right there, she's holding Kaiba. He's missing his arms and legs. As she says, is this that rank thing you were talking about? Referring to, that when you're saying rank, like, yeah, you're not my rank. Like, you, Morgan, you can't defeat me. Like, I'm above you. You'll never be able to stand against me. And yeah, end of chapter. And I was just surprised that that's how easily it ended. Like, it makes sense. Honestly, it really does make sense. Especially since this dude that could claim to rival and take on Sun Wukong is freaking insane. And she beat him. She just straight up beat him. So I don't want to make a hasty judgment, but if you ask me at this point, like, okay, so who would win, Morgan or Sun Wukong? I'm gonna be like, probably Morgan. Morgan might actually beat him. And she's just a brawler. She's just a straight up physical strength brawler, and yeah, and she beat him. She beat a dude that was able. Okay, granted, Sun Wukong's hacks probably won't work on Kaiba. I don't see why it wouldn't, because he's like a synthetic god and everything. But I think it would. You think it would? I could be wrong though. Maybe Sun Wukong was just not that much because he implied he was very strong back then. Maybe stronger now, which is possible. When he achieved his like kind of like his Buddha thing, where it's like not awakening, but like enlightenment, I should say. But again, I'm not very familiar with the Sun Wukong mythology. I know some of the beats, some of the stories. His achievements to achieve immortality and stuff like that. His encounter with the Buddha, which I would love to see, but at this point, we don't know. I don't know if Sun Wukong ever have a spiritual awakening similar to Buddha. I don't know that honestly, but if he does, I would like to see that in the story, right? But yeah, I mean, overall, again, this is not even a nitpick. It's actually a criticism. I would like to have seen Kaiba, but again, he did freeze up because he was like freaking out, like, oh frick, like I'm done. But overall, I'll give this chapter a 7 out of 10. I liked it. Morgan surprised me. She really, really did Kaiba. I was going into this thinking Kaiba was probably gonna win this. Kaiba might win this fight, and I think the fight's over. I think the fight's over because unless Kaiba could regrow limbs, which I wouldn't put it past them, but you might be able to do that. I might be speaking too early, but I think it's in the bag. I think Morgan won this, and I mean, yeah. So anyway, let me know what you guys think of this fight, because this fight went by fast. Again, it could be going on. I think it's done though, but hey, I could be wrong, right? So anyway, yeah, if you listen this far, I appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great day and take